today I'm gonna bring a Hamilton Beach breakfast sandwich making machine. We're gonna put it to use today and see if it even works. Because it's #1 seller in Amazon. We're gonna take a look at it. I'm a little curious about it, so let's go ahead and put it to use today. I haven't opened it, first time opening it. And you guys can see you can make all sorts of sandwiches along with the egg included. So I want to see if it actually works. So let's go ahead and put it to use. When you guys get the machine, just make sure you clean it. And if you want, you can even wash it because it's dusty. Get a damp towel and make sure everything section is clean. Now, it's a little hard to understand the instructions, but we're going to show you how to use it. I'm going to try to show you how to use it because first time using it too myself. So we're going to go ahead and do that, but just make sure everything's clean, all right? And a little dust here and there, but out of the box, you got these sections. You got one section here. You got this section, and this section is where the egg goes. I guess you drop the egg in there. You could scramble the egg, and then the bottom section is where the bread goes. So you could drop the bread after the egg. So this is supposed to heat up the egg and the bread on the top of the egg. You put it together. Pretty much you drop the egg in here. Let's clean that up a little bit more. You drop the egg from here, so this section is going to be where the egg goes. Just to let you guys know, the plug is about less than 2.5 feet, really short. You're going to need an extension cord for that if you don't have a plug around your area. So make sure that you address that too. You have a surface to plug it in, all right? I just cranked it up with an extension cord, of course, and we're going to see to it preheats right now. There is no buttons or anything to turn it on. It just automatically will detail itself until it preheats. So we're going to wait till it starts preheat. All right, we just got the preheat, so we're going to drop in the egg right now. So let's go ahead and do that. Make sure it's all the way back. Crack the egg. Close it up. We're going to do scramble here, so do a scramble. You can use a toothpick for this. Make sure it's closed completely. Alright, close it up. I'm going to open it up to see how the egg looks like. And it's coming along. If you guys can see the egg, it's looking beautiful actually. So very impressed with the egg. Bread wise, I'm gonna keep the bread separate from here. It's making a mess. So I'm just gonna cook the bacon, the Canadian bacon, the egg, and the cheese with it, which a good combination of it. So the first time I used it, all the egg fell because this was a little loose. But overall, it's looking pretty good. I'll just separate the bread, to be honest with you. Or you could use the bread as your call, but the bottom one heats up more than everything else, so I put the bacon there just to heat it up. We're going to drop the cheese in there. We're going to drop the tantara. We're going to go ahead and drop the cheese right now. Cut a little corners because I don't want it to stick too much on it. If you can't, but I'm just going to drop the whole thing. There we go. Drop it in there. Melt it a little bit more. Alright, we're going to go ahead and drop the egg to the bacon. So we're going to do that. We're going to open it up here. You guys can see. I'm going to move it a little closer so the camera can see it right there. So we're going to go ahead and drop it. We lift this up and we just squeak the whole, move the whole thing out. You guys can notice like that. Just like that. Drop the whole thing. Put it back. So the egg fell to the bottom with the cheese. It's grilling. We're going to lift it up the whole thing now. We could lift the whole thing up and you guys can see a perfect shape. We could just scoop that in there. Let me scoop that in there so you guys can see it. The bacon, the egg. Let me get that going. The bacon, egg, and everything else. Get your plate ready. Transfer it. Nice and neat. Reputation. This is perfect. Look at that. Perfect shape. I like that. The egg's perfect on that. The egg came out really nice and beautiful. Just put your own bread. I would say separate the bread because the steam is not very good with the bread. So, all right, one important thing, cleaning this is not very difficult. Everything comes off of it. A damp towel will do it, but I would just sanitize it, just make sure that it's clean. Very easy to remove the plates and clean them up. So that's another option you can do. So.